Yeah, the exercise is angry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm supposed to go. Yeah. I was trying to avoid
You can put your mat right.
For some reason, I'm always right here.
I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. All right, good morning, everyone. Nice to see all of you. So my name is Steve. Welcome to Saturday morning yoga. So yoga, you guys, should not be painful. Okay, if anything doesn't feel good, just don't do it. Okay, everything is optional. If there's something you don't want to do, skip it. If there's something I don't do that you need to do this morning for yourself, just go ahead and do it. It's your class. I'm here to kind of loosely give you some direction. And just as long as you do this and there's no pain and you feel good about yourself, you're doing it right. Okay? So find a nice comfortable seat, which it looks like most of you have. That can be on your knees, legs straight out in front, ankles crossed, whatever feels good for you. And then you're just going to sit up nice and tall, lift up your chest, roll your shoulder blades onto your back. Your hands can rest on your knees. They can be on the floor. They can be wherever you want. And then with a nice deep inhale, close your eyes. Before we start moving around, we're just going to work on our breath for just a little bit. So throughout the practice of the class, and in life, you can never go wrong with taking a moment to really breathe in deeply. So you can breathe in through your nose, fill up your chest and lungs as much as you can with a breath, hold it for just a second, and then nice deep exhale. Press all that air out as much as you can. Think about making your exhale even longer than your inhale. So inhale through your nose, hold it, exhale. So keep doing that all on your own for a few more rounds of breath, and then we're going to start to move together. But a little thing about your breath, you want to keep this throughout the whole class. If you're feeling hot throughout a class of yoga, you want to breathe right out through your nose because that's more of a cooling sensation on the front of you. If you're cold or chilly, breathe out of your mouth. That's heated, so that'll give you more heat. So inhale in through your nose, and then exhale out. Either way. On that next final exhale, pressing all that air out, gently open your eyes. You can start to roll out your neck. Nice big circles or little circles, whatever feels good for you. And that's the rule throughout class. Whatever feels good for you is the right thing. When you're ready, reverse it and take it the other way. And then come back to the center. You can add in your shoulders one at a time or both. We're going to go forward and back. Bring those shoulders up toward your ears. Good. And then reverse it. Take it the other way. And then bring that head back to the center and then just drop your head back and look up. Check on your chest. Is your chest still lifted? Back is nice and flat. Good. Chin to your chest, look down. Head back to the center, lean it over to the right. If you want a little bit more, you can take that left hand and place it on your shoulder. Other hand comes up and over by your ear and gently press. Breathe. Up nice and tall again, over to the left. Lean first, and then add in your hands. Nice. Bring that head back to the center. Good. If you want to roll out your neck and shoulders one more time, you can. Bring those hands to your knees and just kind of take your fingertips, touch the floor behind you on one side, and then swing around to the other. Just a nice little twist back and forth. Good. Try taking your head and looking behind those shoulders on either side. And then when you're ready, come back to the center. Big inhale, reach those arms up, stretch out those fingers nice and wide. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. Those arms can be straight, or you can bend those elbows and take it down a little further. Wherever you are, think about letting your head go. Stretch out the back of that neck. And then just breathe. And then staying right there where you are, fold it over, just walk your hands over to one side. Doesn't matter which side, we're going to do both. Up nice and tall to the top again, and then other side. One more time up to the top, and staying right there, give me a nice full inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands back to meet your knees. Sit up nice and tall again. I'll flip around so I can do it with you guys. Right arm is going to come out to your side. So it can be your fingertips, flat palm, or full forearm. You're going to take that left arm up and over. Try to keep your hips nice and level. If one side comes up, it is okay. If you want to rotate it up to the ceiling just a little bit, make it a heart opener. Let that chest come up toward the sky. Bring those hands down. Walk it over to the other side. Left fingertips, palm, forearm, right arm up and over. Beautiful. Lift that chest up toward the sky if you want to turn that heart up. And then one more time, up nice and tall with both of those arms. Those hands are going to come down behind your back. Interlace those fingers, pull that chest forward. Knuckles can come down to your mat, or you can roll those palms over nice and flat and plant them flat on your mat. Lift up those shoulders, press your chest forward. Beautiful. Just like we did before, chin down to your chest. Breathe, that's nice, good. Look up to the sky. Lift that chest up. Back to the center. Lean that head over to the right. And then over to the left. Beautiful, everybody. Let those fingers come back around to the front. Plant those hands on your mat. Come on up to your tabletop, all fours. Always take your time. So a good way to get yourself lined up so you're in the right spot, you want your knees to kind of line up in the same line with your wrists, and you always want your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists. Two nice straight table legs right in front. Before we do our cat and cow, flip those wrists around so your fingers face you, forearms face the mirrors. If that freaks you out, you don't have to do it. Drop your head, feel that stretch at the back of your neck. Still with those nice big inhales and exhales. Flip those fingers back around. And now let's do our cat and cow. Go for it. Someone doesn't know what that is. You guys all know. Are we good? Does anyone not know? You guys are good. So I always assume that you know, but I still got to teach occasionally, I guess. But it looks like we got it. So just make sure you curve your back out and look up toward the sky for your cow. Cat, you flip your back up toward the ceiling like that Halloween cat. Go back and forth between the two. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Couple more rounds, all on your own. And when you're ready, we're going to meet in that nice flat neutral spine. So, have you guys ever done puppy dog? Yes? All right, so think about what a puppy dog looks like when he or she is about to play, okay? Their tailbone stays up in the sky and they come down like that. So it's a little bit of like Sphinx pose with the elbows bent, nice flat palms. Best way I can say it is keep your booty in the sky and then fold your chest and your heart down. You can come onto your chin. If that does not feel good, you can plant that forehead. But that's puppy dog right there. If you wish to bark. No barks. There's one. Okay, any more? Just one? Very nice, very nice. Come up just a little bit and then take those knees as wide as your mat. Sit back onto those heels and then walk your arms forward. Child's pose. Exhale as you come down. With every exhale, try to let that chest go a little bit more. Try to let that stomach go a little bit more. Try to sit back closer toward your heels just a little bit more. And those movements all happen when you exhale. Throughout the entire class of yoga, to get somewhere, all you have to do is breathe. Don't force anything, just breathe. On that exhale, see if you can sink just a little bit lower. Stay right where you are. And then just walk both hands over to the right. Maybe they come off your mat, just like we did when we were seated. So if you're reaching to the right, think about curving out your left like a half moon. Yep, you got it. Hands up nice and tall to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. And then walk those hands over to the left. Curve out your right. Beautiful. One more time, hands up to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Push yourself back up to that tabletop. Nice flat back. Line yourself up. Set up your foundation first always. And then right foot is going to step up to meet that right hand. Beautiful. Take that right hand, flip it on the outside. So now you frame that front right foot. Keep those hands nice and flat and lean into that front right knee as much or as little as you want. So this is a stretch for your inner thigh and groin area. If there is pain in your knee, back off. So right now we're a little bit hyperextended, pushing forward. We're going to bring it back just a little. Make your leg into a nice L. Left knee's down. Bring those arms up. Beautiful. Fingers can interlace if you want. And then lean it back. And then breathe. Hands come down to your mat. Step that right foot back. Left foot steps forward to meet that left hand. Frame that left foot. Lean into that left knee first. Hyperextend it first. Stretch it out. Nice. Any modification that you need to do to make something feel good for you is what I want you to do. Just go for it. Shift yourself back just a little. Nice letter L with that left leg. Arms come up. Fingers interlace if you want. Lean it back. Toes can be pointed on the right on your mat, or you can have a flat foot. That's up to you. Bring those hands down to your mat. Left foot steps back to make that tabletop again. Plant both of those feet, those toes, lift it up into your plank. Beautiful. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Walk your legs out by bending one heel, bending one knee and then the other, lifting up one heel and then the other. You can do one at a time or both. With every exhale, try to sit back lower onto those heels so they go nice and flat. That's a goal. It doesn't mean it has to happen right now. Breathe. Keep pressing your chest toward those legs. Get that down dog where you want it to be. And then back up to the top of your push-up or your plank, okay? So from your plank, we're gonna do side plank on each side, okay? So let's do it on the right first. So use your left hand, shift over to the right. Feet can stack on top of each other or one can go in front of the other. Lift that right hand up to the sky. Beautiful. If you want a little bit more, right leg lifts up into the sky. Breathe. Everything's optional. Beautiful. Back down to your plank. Shift it over, plank on the other side. Plant that right arm. Take your time. Left arm goes up into the sky. Beautiful. Left leg comes up if you want. Modify, you guys. Go for it. Beautiful. Good save. Hands come back down to your plank. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Nice work. If you need to take a break, child's pose is your go-to. Stay in your child's pose as long as you want and then join us when you're ready. We're gonna do that sequence one more time. Back to the top of your push-up, regular plank. Shift everything to the left. Right arm comes up into the sky. Side plank. Modify it, bring that right leg up into the sky if you want. Beautiful. Nice. Back to your regular plank. One more time, shift it over. Stack everything. Beautiful. Left arm goes in the sky. Left leg comes up if you want. Nice. Breathe. Back to your plank. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Nice work, everybody. Always take a sip of water when you need it. If you're ready to keep going, right leg is gonna lift high into the sky. Let's bend that right knee, twist it open to the side. Do we feel like flipping it this morning?
Sure.
All right, let's flip our dogs. If you don't know what that means, bring that right foot down, get that chest up to the sky. Everything's optional. Pain is not. Beautiful. Flip it back over. Plank it. Down dog it. Left leg lifts high into the sky. Bend that left knee. Twist it open to the side. Flip that dog. Nice, everybody. Yep, if you land on a neighbor's mat or hover over a water bottle, just be careful. Impaling is never good on a Saturday morning. Flip it back over, plank it, down dog. Take a break, child's pose. Nice work. If you don't need a break, just hang out in your down dog. That was nice, everybody. Breathe, water. If you're ready to move back on and you're up in your down dog, you're gonna shift it back to that plank that we love so much. All right? So keep your elbows right by your side. You're gonna hover right above the ground. Keep those elbows by your side. Stay like an inch above your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. We're gonna do one more. Lower down, elbows by your side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. All right, I lied. We're gonna do one more. I'm gonna count faster. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Nice work. Beautiful. From your plank, everybody, right foot steps forward. Let's do low lunge. Keep those toes up on the back on the left. Beautiful. That heel, I mean. Nice. Right on. So your leg's always a letter L. Think about keeping your knee, when you're doing standing stuff, everybody, you don't want that. You want your knee right lined up with your heel. That's your foundation, okay? From here, bring those arms down to your heart. We're gonna twist it over to the right. Left elbow comes over to the right. Try to get those fingers right there at your breastbone. Nice full rotation. And breathe. Beautiful. Hands come down to your mat. Take a big step up to the top. Woohoo! Left leg is gonna stay there. Right foot steps back. Low lunge. Toes on the right, heel is up, arms come up, letter L with that left leg, yes. Hands come down to your heart, right elbow, left side, twist. Breathe. Beautiful, everybody. Yup. Bring those hands down to your mat, take a big step up to the front. Beautiful. Walk to the back of your mats. All right, so we're standing, that's good. Let's do eagle, okay? Do we know eagle? Okay, so if you have a way that you like to get into it, always do it your way. I like to start off really slow and make it simple because that's the only way I get anything done. So, I like, if we're gonna make our right leg the predominant leg, left foot steps over, plant those toes first, and then you're gonna rotate a little bit and find where you can get that left foot back behind that right leg. If you're gonna be twisting over this way, that's okay. Try to get it back to the center and then sit. Once you get that, wrap those arms. And then get those elbows up to your chin. If your foot doesn't wrap behind that right leg, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Breathe. If you fall out of it like I just did, make it look like you do it on purpose. Usually good, you guys, bring that foot down. Nice, come on up. Shake it out, walk it out a little bit. One side of the human body is always a little bit stronger or more flexible than the other. So if this is not gonna match up on the other side, it doesn't matter. So take that right foot, step it over, find where you can kind of shift it behind that left leg. If you're twisting to the side, that's okay. Bring it back to the center. Make your core tight, we got it. Sit, and then if you can remember, wrap your arms the other way. Breathe. Nice. There's no bad yoga. You can't do it wrong as long as it doesn't feel bad. When you're ready, come on up. Nice. Beautiful, you guys. Nice big inhale, reach those arms up. Back bend it if you want. Exhale, fold it over. Drop your head. Beautiful. Let that head go so your neck stretches out. You can ragdoll those arms side to side if you want. You can interlace them at the elbows if you want. Good time to nod your head no. Shake your head yes. Look left and right. Stuff like that. Bring those fingers down to your mat. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your head will come up last. Nice and slow. Arms come up. and then over to the right. Beautiful. Up nice and tall over to the left. Beautiful, up nice and tall again. Arms come down behind, fingers interlace, chest pulls forward like we already did. Breathe, inhale, exhale, fold. Nice. Palms touching are always more intense. If you need to back off, just separate those palms. Both hands come down to your mat. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to do that sequence one more time. Arms come up, back bend it if you want. Up nice and tall. Over to the right. Over to the left. Beautiful. Up nice and tall. Behind your back, pull that chest forward. Inhale. Fold it over. Nice. Bring both hands down to your mat. All right, so now we're gonna build on this and we're gonna do flying warrior, okay? So, right leg's gonna be our standing leg first. Left leg is gonna lift up behind you as you bring your chest up. Use the full base of your foot to get all of it. Toes, heel, midsection. Lift up your chest and then open that flying warrior. Beautiful. Think about having that parachute behind you pulling you up. Right on. Yeah, it's good, it's good. When you're ready, bring it down. Good. All right, other side. Left foot's gonna be our predominant leg right now. So I like to slowly fold forward and pull back. So give yourself some counterbalance right there. The key to this one is just taking your time. There's no hurry. Arms can go up to the sides. They can go behind you. They can go in front of you. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Beautiful. Bring it down when you're ready. All right, nice work. So now we're gonna do that and we're gonna twist it to the side, okay? So what that's gonna look like, right foot, standing leg, left leg lifts, do your regular flying warrior first, and then bring that right hand down, have your fingers touch the mat, and then open it to the side. Kind of like combining side plank with flying warrior. Yep. If this is new, don't stress yourself out about it. Beautiful. There's no such thing as perfect yoga. Beautiful, you guys. When you're ready, bring that foot down. Right on. Man, they're dropping like flies this morning. Do I suck this morning? No one else leave. My ego isn't that strong. All right, other side. Other side. So left leg's our standing leg. Start to fold it over, get into your flying warrior first. And then twist it to the side. Remember, this could be your weaker side and that's okay. Nice, everybody. When you're ready, bring it down. Woo. Right on. All right. Walk it out a little bit, grab a sip of water. We're gonna do some regular warriors now, okay? After all that, this will seem like cake. So back of your mat, right foot takes a big step forward. Let's do warrior one. 45 degrees with that back foot. Bend that front right knee, give me that nice letter L. Inhale as those arms come up. Sink an inch lower if you can. Beautiful. Bring those hands down. We're gonna do a vinyasa, okay? Right foot steps back, top of your push-up or your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Pull it through into your up dog or baby cobra. Your feet go flat. Plant those toes, press it back. Down dog, exhale. We can do the other side by lifting up that left leg like we did before. Step that left foot forward, right foot 45 degrees. Take your time, bend that left knee, arms come up, warrior one. Nice. Breathe. Beautiful. Bring those hands down. Vinyasa, left foot steps back. Lower down, chaturanga. Pull it through. Press it back, down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Nice. We'll do warrior two on each side. All right, and then we're gonna bring it back down to our mats. Are we okay? Yep. Okay, right foot steps forward. Back foot goes parallel to the back of your mat. So if you ever wanna know how to line yourself up for certain things, look for the most obvious answer, okay? Simple things. A good way to know when you're lined up for any of your warriors, this heel and this heel should come together and make a nice straight line. Mine's actually a little off. So if you can think of it that way, heel to heel, you're always gonna be in the right spot. Little trick. Bend that right knee, letter L, and then open it to the side. Warrior two. Nice and flat. Look right down those front fingers. Beautiful. Sink an inch lower. Nice. Flip that front palm up. What the heck, let's reverse it. Reverse your warrior, take it behind you. Don't lose the bend in your front knee, you work so hard to get it. Bring it back up, warrior two. Let's do the whole thing. Straighten out that front leg so your legs make a triangle, because that's what it's called. Reach that front hand forward. Bring that hand down to your ankle, your shin, your mat. Side angle. Look up at that hand in the sky. Both legs as straight as you can have. Beautiful. Remember, pain is bad. Skip it. Back up to your warrior two, everyone. Breathe, good. Windmill those hands around. Take a big step up to the front of your mat. All right, warrior two in reverse. Left leg stays there. Which by left leg, I mean right leg. Right leg stays there. Left leg steps back. Get it? No.
No.
Left leg stays there. Right leg steps back. That's when all of you leave. You're like, he doesn't even know right and left, for Christ's sakes. Make sure your heels are lined up. Bend that left knee. Warrior two. Get in between your two panes of glass. Nice and flat. Right on. Breathe. If you're going to sink lower, it's your exhale. Flip that front palm up to the ceiling. Reverse your warrior. Take it behind you. Nice, everybody. Back up, warrior two. Triangle with those legs, super straight. Reach forward. Come on down. Exhale, side angle. Look up at that hand in the sky. Slight rotation. Beautiful. Back up to your warrior two. Almost there, you guys. Windmill those hands around. Take a big step up to the front of your mat. Come straight down and have a seat. Take those legs straight out in front. Nice. Water if you want it. Just like we started. Get that back nice and flat. Lift up that chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold. So I find this pose to be the pose the most where everyone looks around the room and sees who can do what. So if you can't get to your toes, it matters zero. It's nothing. Wherever you are, just take a nice inhale and then exhale and fold where you are. You can always take your towel and wrap that around the base of your feet. If you have a strap, you can do that. Or you can just breathe and fold. One more nice inhale. Nice deep exhale. So another nice little trick, if you want to like see if you can get a little bit further, if you point your toes straight up to the ceiling and you can get to them, or even point your toes back closer to you, so like hyperextend, point your toes to you, get those toes, right? And then stretch your toes away from you. It will actually pull you down as well. Breathe. Beautiful, everybody. When you're ready, walk your hands up those legs. Left leg will stay where it is. Right leg's gonna open to the side as much as you want. Shift around a little bit. Like take it as far as you want. If it goes onto your neighbor's mat, just say like, aloha, it's cool. Inhale as those arms come up. Face those right toes. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands up that right leg. Pull that right leg in. Left leg goes out to the side as far as you want. Move yourself around and get situated. Toes are active, pointing right up toward the ceiling. Inhale. Face those toes. Exhale. Nice. So the breath is good. Never be afraid or self-conscious about breathing as deeply as you want. It's okay to hear your breath. It's okay to hear your neighbor's breath. It's part of the practice. Walk your hands up that left leg. Come back to the center. Now we're going to do both. So take those legs as wide as you can on either side. Oh man, I split my pants. Wow. All right.
You want us all to walk out now?
If you guys come back next week, that's going to be amazing.
We're not doing now and off, right?
Oh, wow. Inhale. Both hands are going to both sides. So wherever you are, same principle applies. Inhale, exhale, fold. So your hands can be on top right there at your toes. You can shift them onto the outside if you like that. You can flip them on the inside if you like that. Wherever you hold on to it, it activates different muscles, so it's fine. As long as it feels good, you got it. Walk your hands up both legs and then pull them both back in. Right ankle is going to come up and stack on top of that left knee, okay? So open this leg as much as you can and have it come parallel to your mat. So if your leg's a little bit up here, it's okay. When we get to our hip openers, that will help. But just try to get this leg down there. When we do what we're about to do, if it's too intense for you, you bring this foot down to your mat, okay? So the first one's going to be more intense. This is your modification right there. Inhale, exhale, fold. Breathe. Beautiful. Walk your hands up that left leg. Now we're going to take this leg right where it is. You can hold on to it many different ways. One hand can go on your knee, one hand can come on your foot. You can kind of cradle that foot and pull it up any way you want. Some people like to interlace their arms and go like that, but you want to lift your foot up, cradle that leg. Try not to curve your back out. You don't want that to happen, so find how it works for you. Up nice and tall. I like to hold on to it. And then you can just rock it side to side. I had one instructor that would say, if you want to put your leg behind your head, go ahead and do it. I was like, heck no, are you kidding me? If you can and you want to do it, please do. That will never be me. There we go, right there. That was good. I'll say that's because I have a split in my pants that I can't do it. We'll go with that. If anyone wants to do it though, absolutely, that's amazing. All right, switch it out. Left ankle stacks on top of that right knee. Open that leg to the side first. Shift around so it feels okay. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, bring that foot down to the floor if this is too much. Breathe, yep, good, breathe. Walk your hands up that right leg. However you want to cradle this left one, take your time in doing it. Shift around. Try to get your tailbone nice and flat. Work off of it, not crush into it, okay? Lift everything up and then just rock that leg on the left. However it works for you. And then bring that left leg down. We're gonna swing around and we're gonna come onto our stomachs. Let's face the mirrors, okay? So then you guys can see what I'm gonna do. So come on down, take your time. So we're gonna go into Sphinx pose first. So think like Egyptian pyramids and stuff like that. Plant your elbows, palms are nice and flat, and then lift your chest up, but your elbows stay right there nice and flat, yep. So that's Sphinx pose. This is a nice one to let your head go. Your neck will feel really good. And now shift those hands beneath your shoulders and now go for the full extension if you want. And when I say your full extension, you don't always have to come up all the way. If you want to, your legs can come up too and you can press up off those. But you can also stay down flat. And you can be anywhere in between, down here and all the way up. You don't always have to come all the way up. So now we're going to kind of do something in between both of those. So lower down, bring your left arm up, parallel to the top of your mat, and then press up. So you don't want to stay low. If you need to bring your elbow on the left back a little bit, do that. But you're going to use that left hand to press into your mat. Right hand reaches back and pulls that heel in toward you. And then keep pressing. So keep lifting up on the front and pressing your heel into the back. Yep. Find what works for you.
But you don't lift your hip. You don't lift your right
You can
hip.
rotate your hip up a little bit. Mine does it kind of automatically because I have a thing. But if you can stay flat if you want. But I think if you roll to the side just a little bit, you might get a little more. If you like it flat, oh, that's nice. That's good. Breathe. Yep. So I think the best way to do yoga is always when you find something to play around with it and see what feels good for you. So if you want to try lifting your leg up a little bit or lifting it to the side, I don't know, just do stuff. Switch it out. Right arm comes down. Press that chest up a little bit so you got that elbow planted. Reach back with that left hand. Nice. Nice, everybody. Really nice. I will straight up say some of these look way better than mine. That's nice. That's good. When you're ready, lower that left leg. You're going to press back up onto your knees and have a seat on your heels. All right. Before we come down to our mats nice and flat on our backs, let's do crow, okay? So do we know crow? Do we kind of know crow? So I'll face you guys when we do this. So if you're sweaty at all, try to wipe your back of your arms, your triceps off a little bit. So for crow, your foundation are your feet. Oh, wow. Your feet, the backs of your arms, okay? And super wide fingers. So your super wide fingers come down because think of this, you want to give yourself as much foundation. If your hands are like that, you're cutting off some of your foundation. So take them wide. Super wide fingers. Your knees stack on the back of your arms. I like to stack them and make a floor. Some people do it where they take their elbows and they press it against their knees. If that works for you, that's great. Yoga is always about what works for you, okay? So press yourself forward onto your foundation. Start with lifting up one foot and then the other. That's your crow. Worst case scenario is this. So again, just play around with it. If you're scared, it's okay to be scared, and maybe today's not the day. If you want me to come kind of near you, if you're scared of rolling, I'll come near you. Just go back to being like a kid on the playground and just messing around, and you're probably going to get it more than like really stressing yourself out. Super light fingers. Okay. So start by just leaning onto the backs of your elbows almost, or the back of your arm. Okay. You got a nice little bend, like you can hop. And then press yourself forward, and then lift up. Take your time. Today you might only get one foot up off the floor, and that's okay. And when you're done, just be done. Very nice. Right on. Good. Oh my gosh, great. Right on, you guys. Beautiful. That was nice. All right, when you're ready, come on down. Nice work, everybody. So, I'm new to you guys still. Before we go down to our mats. So you can be certified in yoga specifically and become a yogi. And those people are amazing and they're wonderful. I'm not that. Yoga falls also under the certification of group fitness. I'm certified in group fitness and yoga is part of it. So when I tell you guys that I'm no better than you, I'm just a guy that one time someone was like, do you want to teach a yoga class? I was like, I guess. So I'm not better than you guys at all. We're all in it together and you can't do anything wrong. So don't think that yoga stresses a lot of people out. They're like, I'm doing it wrong, I'm the worst one. There's a lot of times I'm the worst one. So if I suck, you guys can too, okay? Not that you're gonna, but you get what I'm saying. Roll onto your backs. Ugh. Nice work, everybody. When you're nice and comfortable and your back is pressed nice and flat, pull that right knee into your chest. Roll out that ankle. Point and flex those toes. And then we're gonna switch it out. Right leg goes out, left knee pulls in. Roll out that ankle. Point and flex those toes. And now bring both in. Cross at those ankles if you want, and now let's make some nice circles on the sky. Pulling your knees in and pressing away, rolling on that mid-back. Reverse it when you're ready and take it the other way. And then reach in between those knees, grab those big toes. Happy baby. And you can hold it still if you want. You can rock side to side. You can pull both legs straight. You can pull one side straight. And then soles of the feet come down to the floor. Knees are in the sky. And now here comes our hip opener. So soles of the feet touch. Knees open to either side like a book. And then just breathe. If your hips are tight, you can place a towel under either side. You can hold on to your knees, or you can just take deep exhales and watch your hips get a little less tight every exhale. Go back to those nice big inhales and exhales. If you lose them throughout class, it's okay, I do too, but just always go back to them. Soles of the feet go back down on the floor, knees come to touch in the sky, and now let's drop those knees side to side like windshield wipers, back and forth. When those knees both get over to the right side, have them come all the way down to your mat. And then take your head and look the opposite direction. So then you've got your upper and lower body twist. It doesn't matter what side you're on, we're going to do both. Don't worry about it. Bring that head back to the center. Knees come up into the sky and over to the left, or whatever side you're on, have them drop all the way down to the floor. And then head looks the opposite direction for your upper body twist as well. Bring that head back to the center. Knees come back up into the sky. And now we're going to do either one bridge or one wheel, or you could do one of each. So first option is bridge. If you want to take your fingertips and find your heels, I'll turn to the side. Find your heels. You want to think about having an orange right between your knees, so keep your knees closer together holding that orange. So your modified bridge is this, and you just lift your hips up. If you want to do full-on bridge, roll those shoulders underneath, fingers interlace, and then press your chest up as much or as little as you want. You can come up onto your toes. So that's your bridge. Go for that one if you want. And if you want to do wheel, I'll show you that one in a second. Those look good, everybody. Beautiful. When you're ready, come on down. And then wheel if you want to go for it. Same kind of basic foundation. Hands press straight up to the ceiling like you're pressing the sky up. And then just take those fingers back around. They kind of line up near your ears, okay? And then you want to lift up onto the crown of your head first. Keep holding on to that orange. And then press yourself up. You can, again, walk your feet back if you want. Keep holding on to that orange. Beautiful. Pain is bad. If something doesn't feel good, you're done. And then whenever you're done with your bridge or wheel, come on down and get comfortable. Beautiful, nice. Really nice, everyone. So get nice and comfortable on your mat. Shavasana time. So close your eyes. Go back to those nice deep inhales and exhales that we had before. The purpose of Shavasana is to let your body absorb that practice that you just did. So breathe deeply. You're going to be here for just a minute or two, and then I'll bring us all back and we'll finish class together. So just breathe. staying right there where you are in your Shavasana. Wiggle out your fingers and wiggle out your toes. Gently roll your head side to side. Reach those arms up overhead, fingertips touch, reach that back mirror. Toes come to touch in front, reach those front mirrors. Imagine I'm pulling on your hands and on your feet. Give yourself that nice deep stretch in the center. And then options for you guys. 1, you can stay exactly where you are. 2, you can roll to your side in a fetal position. You can stay there if you want. 3, you can press yourself up to a comfortable seat of your choice. All of those options are fine by me. Wherever you want to be, bring your hands to your heart in prayer, close your eyes, and we're going to do one final inhale and exhale together. Nice big inhale, nice deep exhale. I truly believe we only keep what we have by giving it away, and we all have so much. And by that, I mean a kind word, patience, a second chance. If you give any of that away, you will get it back, and you will get it back today. With that, I take my forehead and I bow it to my fingertips. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste. All right, good people, go have a great day. You mean a lot to me. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I know. I'm just going to keep wearing these pants now. Thanks, you guys. Have a good day.